Well, look at this thing. I can't say I've ever found anything like this before. Wow. Welcome back to this week's episode of Dirt Life Detecting. In this episode, I take you back to one of the older parks in town where I have found a bunch of silver and some old relics. And I also take you to an older schoolyard in town where I've also found great stuff. And oh, by the way, something in this video might just be from 1934. The rest is from the teens up through the 70s. So sit back, watch, and enjoy. Okay, that thing is huge. Oh my, look at that. And I think it opens up. I don't know, it's all metal. Let me see if I can get it open. Well, there you go, it's open, but there's nothing inside of it. Very heavy. Fascinating. Oh well. All right. I'm underneath this here evergreen tree. Most guys won't go under these things. I've already found a wheat penny that I think is pretty old, but I couldn't get a date off of it. And now I just pulled this out, okay? That says Brody, Des Moines. That looks pretty old too. Brody is a school, an elementary school or a middle school here in Des Moines. So maybe this came off of like a school uniform or something? Not sure. All right, this was coming in just like a zinc penny. Old lipstick case. Look at the fancy on that right there. Okay, this is why it's important to check the iffy signals, because right down in there I found a small rusty nail. And I dug around with the pinpointer a little more. Look what's showing up here. Yeah, that's silver, folks. Ah, it's a rosy, but hey, it's still silver. What year? 50. Oh, I can't make that out. Let me see. All right, 1951, if you can't see that. It's hard for me to see the one. So there you go, Roosevelt dime, silver. Gotta love it. Nice, another piece of silver here today. Let's see what this is. It popped right out of there just like that. This is going to be a mercury dime. Let me get this cleaned off and we'll take a better look at it. All right, there it is. 1917 mercury dime. It's got a mint mark on the back. I'm thinking that's, can't tell for sure. I think it's an S. Let me take another look. All right, this was coming in a solid 22 on the Equinox 600. And it's just a little teeny tiny baby ring. And I'm pretty certain that it is 925 silver. Let me clean it up here a bit. Yep, absolutely. It's marked 925 in there. Don't know whether you can see it, but it's right down in there. Having a hard time with shadows today. And it's got the three little, probably birthstones there. Gorgeous little teeny tiny ring. Gotta love it. All right, here's the third war nickel that I've found out of this Nice new little park that I have found. This one is 1943. Don't know whether you can see that. I'm gonna have to clean it up better when I get home. But it's a 1943 P. There you go. More silver in the hole, 35% silver. Gotta love it. Trying out a new elementary school today. Had a solid 23 on the Equinox. And it's going to be a busted ring. But a ring is a ring is a ring. And it almost looks like it is maybe silver in the center. As you can see, aluminum though, most likely. All right, we're on the wheat pennies here, which is a good sign, because if you can find wheat pennies, you can find silver. 1934 P wheat penny. Well, I knew it was going to be big. It was ringing in as a 33-34, and it was just a screamer. I was hoping it was a silver Washington quarter, but no, it's clad. However, it is 50 cents worth of clad. Let's see here, a 1973 Kennedy half dollar. So there you go. I do love the eagle design on the back of these. Nice find. All right, here's a 1944 wheat penny out of the hole. By golly, you find a ton of these 1944 wheat pennies. They are just everywhere. They must have been a really high mintage. I'll have to look that up. Certainly don't believe I'll keep this as a relic, but just showing it off. It's a bottle cap. It was attached to some glass in the hole. I will have to look this up, National Distillers, because I'm really not familiar with that. Look up the patent, get a better idea of what it is. Probably, I would guess, an alcoholic beverage of some sort. I am finding more of these this year than I have ever found before. Smashed pennies. There you go. Can't tell for sure what this one is. Let me see if I can make it out better. Not familiar with this one. Ed something or other, good food, fresh service. I'm sure when I get it home and look it up, I'll know exactly what it is. But it's not ringing a bell. My goodness, do these scouts ever lose a lot of these. I can't tell you how many of these I've found over the last 4 years. I'm probably up to about 10. Here's yet another wheat penny, 1950 wheat penny. When you're finding these, you're on the way to finding silver. All right. Just found another wheat penny here, 1951 D wheat penny. I was wondering why I wasn't finding any wheat pennies. I was just finding silver here. And now I have finally found a few wheat pennies. Not that I wouldn't rather have silver, but oh well. Thanks for watching this week's episode of Dirt Life Detecting. Now don't forget, if you like this episode, please give me a thumbs up. And if you haven't done so yet, hit that subscribe button and the bell for notifications. And oh, by the way, the Dirt Life. Gotta love it.